Hi everyone, welcome to my Chinese class. And this lesson I will introduce for you guys the basic knowledge and languages of Chinese. Okay, let's start. So first of all, we have the introduction, which is the historic background of Chinese languages and culture. So the first thing that you have to know is that Chinese is a language. Is the oldest writing language in the world with at least 6,000 years of history. Chinese writing language has existed more than 3,000 years. But we have big mistakes. I made small mistakes, which is the speaking. So the speaking of Chinese exists at least 6,000, and the writing, so the writing way, then the stuff has existed more than 3,000 years. Okay, so the Chinese writing, the writing is using a single distinctive symbols or characters to represent each word of the vocabulary. And here, Chinese exists in a number of variety that are popularly called dialects, as in the other countries of the world, but are usually classified as separated languages by scholars. And these languages include Mandarin in the northern, central, and western parts of China. For example, have another example as Cantonese is in the southeastern part of the country. And furthermore, we have that before 1917 in China used a typically literary language. It's called Wenyan. They're almost all writing. So the past time, the old times people, the speaking way and the writing way is completely different. And since in the until the daily life of the mother China, they like promote the official writing, so 白话. So the way of we speak and writing, it become the same. So only in the modern China. And here we got we go more deeply to the mother languages. So the first thing that you have to know, the mainly things, is that we have the two styles nowadays, which is the simplified styles and the traditional style. So you can call the simplified Chinese or traditional classic Chinese is the same. And in the middle of the slides, we have a picture of this letter. That means both dragon as the same pronunciation of long. But as you can see on left, we have more strokes. This letter is more complicated. It's the traditional letter, and stroke is the draw or write to form a character. And and then on right we the simplified style, so it's more simple than the traditional one. So this is the first thing that you have to know. Now we go more deeply of the difference between these two styles. The simplified styles is taught in Mandarin Chinese, classes internationally. So even in other part of words, they teach Chinese, the simplified style Chinese. So it's the Mandarin, and even in China, the majority parts of Chinese of China speak and write on the simplified style. And here we have they have less strongs, so as we said before, and the simplified character have existed for hundreds of years, but only became officially accepted in formal writing after the founding of People's Republic of China in 1950. Here you have the traditional style. There is character is used by Chinese in Hong Kong, Taiwan, Malaysia, and Chinese migrants in Korea or Japan. And there is many textbook, newspaper, like in US, because there are many Hong Kong migrant people, so there are many Chinese newspaper is in the traditional style. As you can see in this picture is the traditional characters. Yeah, it's different from the simple style. So even in this class, I will teach you the basic things of simplified style Chinese, so in the Mandarin. Okay, so let's go on. We got the pinyin. Pinyin is the first thing that you have to know. So the first steps of learning Chinese. So each Chinese letter pronunciation is formed by Roman letter, but it's not only one Roman letter. It can be composed by 2, 3, or 4. For example, here we are, 你好. It means hi, hello. It is pronounced as 你好. 你, it means you. So in the single letter, if you count the second letter part, it means 你. And 好, it means good. By the way, as demonstrated in example, just these two simple letters composed by 2 and 3 Roman letters. So each letter have this each character have this Roman letter. Then if you note 你好, both on these two pinyin have these two typically kind of accents. These two have the beginner pronounce each word better, and I will explain better on next section. So now we go the list of pinyin. So yeah, here you go. The pinyin part, the pink part is consonant. So this one, 26. The blue part is vowel. The monosyllable, the yellow part, is this. Now I'll teach you to read. You can read with me or just listen. So, b, p, m, f, d, t, n, l, g, k, h, j, k, x, zh, ch, sh, r. Okay, so sorry. We will start. So it's b, p, m, f, d, t, n, l, g, k, h, j, k, x, zh, ch, sh, r, z, c, s, i, u. So I think the consonant part, the main thing that you have to distinguish is zh, ch, sh, and z, c, s. Because the zh, ch, sh, the pronunciation, the tone is like you need to far away from your teeth, and c, c, s is nearest. It's more nearest to your teeth. Then we come to the vowels. Is a, o, e, I, U, U. U, for example, in Italian doesn't exist. Yep. So it's typically something that I have to remember, something different. And we got A, E, A, U, O, O, U, 耶、约、儿、安、恩、因、翁、晕、昂、恩、因、翁. So, and here in the view, we have these two lines in bottom. Now you have to distinguish the ang, in. You have to read like more shorter, and ang, in. The pronounce you have to pronounce longer one. Ang, in. Alright. And we got the monosyllable is 知、吃、诗、日、子、词、思、一、无、余、耶、约、渊、因、云、因. Yeah, here you have to pay attention that the 知、吃、诗 is similar, or yeah, is kind of the same things with this one, these three. So yep. So overall, this is the list of pinyin you have to learn it. If you want to talk better, you have to learn well this list. We got the example. You have 我要吃饭. It means I want to eat. And the pronunciation, the pinyin is 我要吃饭. 我要吃饭. Alright. Here we go the accent. In Chinese, it calls 声调 that I have mentioned before. Sorry, I didn't write the Chinese letter. How is it? So 声调 Oh. Is this one. So we typically divided in four types. The first one is 一声, it means first tone, and has a flat sound, so it's ah. And the second one is second tone, has a sound that go up, is ah. Third tone is sound of a rotating going down and coming up, is ah. The fourth tone, 四声, sound that going down, so it's ah. So here you have the example. 你几岁了? It means how old are you? And the pinyin, the 声调 is 你几岁了? So if you want to pronounce it better, you have to learn this. So le is the more particle intensifying preceding close, and there is no accent. And if you can see, so because these belong to a particular group of accent, which is 轻声 and 连声. In English is a zero tone. It reads shorter than the first tone. So for example, first tone is ah, so the zero tone it should be ah. So first tone ah, zero tone ah. It's just half of 一声. Alright, now we got the practice one. As well here, you can read with me or just listen. we got 彩虹 mean rainbow, and here we got the translation of this text. 彩虹雨过了 mean the rain is over. 天晴了 the sky is clear. 天空架起了一道七色的彩虹 A rainbow of 7 colors was set up in the sky. The frog said, oh sorry, 青蛙说 is the frog said, 彩虹是座七彩桥 The rainbow is a 7-color bridge. 站在上面可以看到最美丽的风景 And you can see the most beautiful scenery from it. So, as you can see here, 站在上面 it means stands in somewhere, stand above in somewhere. But here you have the exact translation. So this means when you translate the text, the Chinese text to English or other languages, it's not each character, each word. It could be translated better, like it could translate exactly. So it couldn't translate all exactly. You have to see the meaning of the phrase. Yep. And here you got the 海燕说 mean the petrel said. 彩虹是大发球 The rainbow is a big hairpin and on the hand of the sea. And 她显得更加漂亮了 Mother, she looks even more beautiful. 蝴蝶说 The butterfly said. 彩虹是大花环 The rainbow is a great garland fluttering around. Sorry, 围绕着飞舞 is fluttering around. Round and round. 心里无比快活 and the heart is overwhelmed with pleasure. Yep. And here is the practice one. Here we got some basic words. I will pick up some character to some letter to make an example. So 1, 2, 3 means 1, 2, 3. 10 it means 10. 木 it means wood. Here we go 大 it means big. And here we go 天 it means sky. And yeah. And if you want to see the translation of English, you can go like open the docs and change the boards to the Chinese board. So for example, you can write directly the pinyin. For example, this one 车 CHE, and here you go 车. Then you can put in the Google Translator somewhere else and translate this. But if you notice, like here you don't have the accent, so you have only the pinyin. And I have another example like 木 and mu here it means wood, mu and wood. But here you go, we got another mu. Like this is it mean ice. Here ice is wood. 车 it means car. Yep. Alright. So next one is 成语. 成语 is typically a Chinese idiomatic expression usually formed by four Chinese characters, and they're often derived from a classical Chinese literature or historical text and convey a profound meaning or a moral lesson. 成语 are widely used in both spoken and written Chinese and are an integral part of the languages and culture. And for me, the most beautiful part of Chinese languages, yes, is 成语 part. Because, for example, this one, 画蛇添足, drawing legs on snakes. So it's the translation of word by word, like the letter by letter. 画 means drawing, 蛇. Oh, here you got mistakes. Oh, no. 画蛇 it means snake. 添 it means add or add plus something. 足 it means legs. And here you got it refers to overdoing something that is already sufficient, essentially adding unnecessary extras. Yep. And here we got another example. So if you wanna talk Chinese well, you have to know some 成语 to make you looks like more like a native talker. Yep. And here we have the recommendation. So my presentation is just a small part of Chinese culture. So to become a better Chinese languages learner, I suggest you read more Chinese newspaper, listen to more Chinese music, and speak more Chinese native Chinese talker. As with the other languages, we have like practicing with other languages. And in the writing part, you just need more diligent practice. So write more, less things. Yeah, and here we got the bibliography, where I take the information. If you're interested, you can take a look. And here we go. Thanks for attention, and see you on next class. Thank you.